So I am going to follow suit, and also have a dying camera. So I'm gonna try to be brief. First of all, it's a shame to see DK go. I mean, I haven't been on Vlogalogue long. I think he's only posted like one or two videos since I've been here, but he's a great guy, and I'm gonna miss him being here. But I am excited to see what the Else Perch is gonna bring to Vlogalogue. I think that'll be fun to see. So video games. Uh, I don't know where to start. Okay, so when I was little, I did like Leapster or whatever, which is kind of like a cop out of video games. But then Luke got a Game Boy Color, right? I got a Game Boy Color from my older brother's generous friends, who I don't know if they probably weren't that generous. Probably felt guilty for some reason, maybe because I didn't have friends or whatever. Fun times. Maybe, come to think of it, they probably just wanted me to be occupied while they played with my older brother. It was devious little. Anyway, I played on my Game Boy Advance, not Game Boy Advance, sorry. I only got that later. My brother had one of those. I played my Game Boy Color a ton. I had this awesome, like, 2D action Buzz Lightyear game. It was the best. Then I inherited my brother's Game Boy Advance, which had like awesome Lego Star Wars stuff going on and a bunch of games I never really understood. Yeah. And I mean I've played the DS, DSi, then I kind of stopped with the handheld gaming. When I got my iPod, I was all over that though. My first iPod Touch, man, I got it and I was like, Farmville. That is probably the most depressing thing I've ever said. But no, I was obsessed with that, and then I stopped, and now I'm back to sitting in bed for like 45 minutes playing Crossy Road. I don't. It's the second most depressing thing I've said, probably. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Just hop, 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 hop. Oh, I died. My high score is 142. But recently, like within the last couple of years, I started playing about a bunch of PC games. Like, I started with like Portal sort of things, then transitioned into like Bioshock Infinite and Borderlands 2, which are extremely fun. Obviously, not obviously. I guess I played Civ a lot. And I don't remember exactly what it was that we're talking about here. I know it was video games, video games. Glad I'm not the only one who says that. I don't really. Yeah, no. I'm backtracking now. I always find that video games are kind of like. So they're really fun, obviously, right? I enjoy playing them, and they just suck my time away because they're more fun than real life, for the most part. And oops, kicked my tripod. And a lot of the time, you can interact with people at the same time. So you're like, I'm not antisocial. I'm just being social over a video game, which is great. I feel like it's kind of still a bit of a curse though, because it can just suck away your time. Like I haven't even played that much, and I have like 300 or more hours on Civ 5, like 70 hours on XCOM Enemy Unknown, and it's just those are hours I could have been being a lot more productive, and I kind of regret that. But at the same time, I think it's a bit of a necessary evil because if you don't, it's the same thing with television shows, and video games and movies and all that sort and music. If you don't consume, even if consumption means a loss of time, you don't really have anything to discuss with other people, and that really limits connections with other people. I mean, not most of the friends I have, many of the friends I have, and many of the most easy to talk to friends, I know because I had either common interests or common taste in media. Sorry, my camera died. The other thing I think would be really interesting is a sort of game where the AI are as intelligent and rational and human as the actual humans. And I know, like, from a technical standpoint, that's kind of sci-fi like, but I think that would be amazing. Like, imagine a post-apocalyptic zombie game, right? Or I mean, not even a zombie game, just trying to survive. And your goal is to survive by any means possible. So that it's like kind of a sandbox sort of thing. Maybe sandbox isn't the right word. Open world. You could kill everyone if you think that's in your best interest. You could steal. You could try to organize a community. You have basically limitless options, right? You could try to start a new civilization with yourself as dictator. But so could anyone else. So could any of the other AI. And just like at any moment you might decide it's in your best interest to kill everyone and steal their food, they might at any point in time decide the same thing. So you're forced to not just think all of these people are passive and only interact with me when provoked, which is the case with honestly most games that I've played. The only time people attack you is when they're like aggressive characters, like in BioShock Infinite, the policemen attack you because, well, that's the antagonist. But when you walk into a neutral territory, no one, or a territory where no one knows you, there's usually no risk. Only when someone is antagonized by you do they antagonize you. I think it would be just really interesting. Sorry, that's a bit of a tangent. A couple months ago, I was thinking about that with my friend. I was like, man, I want someone to do that, because that would be fascinating. I'm making like zero eye contact, and I don't know why, because I know how to make eye contact with not computers, cameras. It's not hard. I don't know. See ya.